Hi, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Behind the Likes. I'm Shy.
And I'm Winter.
And we're back again with a solo episode.
Yes, which you're going to be used to because we did a solo episode last week. Didn't we?
Yeah. Did we?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We're just about to have 2 guests and we're like filming ahead of time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I labeled this a solo episode because we had 2 guests. I wanted 3 guests total because we're going to be off for a week because it's like we be scrounging up some stuff to talk about, but we're here. I wonder if people be lying.
What?
Like if guests be like, if podcasters, when they film multiple different episodes, do they like tell the guests that they're doing that? I mean, not tell the guests, tell the people that they're doing that. And
Probably
they just
not.
change up.
They probably just don't say anything. I think we're a little bit open with you guys.
We're probably a little too open.
Like we just be telling y'all all of the things that we be going on.
And that's why they be in the comments like, y'all so unorganized.
Right. Yeah.
We
Well,
do
really,
the
if
best
we
we
didn't
can.
tell y'all, we don't have to. But
Yeah.
we just like to keep it real with y'all.
Yeah, and like the last time we filmed, I got sick like Wednesday, and we had just said on the podcast, so we have Lala. We're going to have Lala on here as well, you guys. You're going to
Next
see
week.
that or whatever. Is that next week? Or
Yeah,
the
it's next week.
Yeah, so she is our next guest, you guys, so look forward to that. But she was a little late, so we had to like,
Talk.
make up some time.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm sick, and we were just saying that it seems like we always be sick.
Which we don't. She be sick, and
I
she
do
always
not
trying to
be
put.
sick.
Bro, why you be always trying to put sickness on me, bro? I don't be
Through
sick.
sickness and health.
I can literally look up in my phone. Let me look up in my phone.
We had this argument on literally the last episode.
because I need to look this up. I can find the last time I was sick by saying
She do be keeping receipts.
What the
Exactly.
fuck? No,
She was sick, literally.
no,
She
no,
was sick
no.
more than me. This is the first time I've been sick all year. Exactly.
Bro, that's not what the fuck I was laughing
No,
at.
yeah, you
Something
are.
says my coochie sick.
Yeah. Wait, was that me?
I don't
No.
know who that was. Hold on.
But anyways, yeah, so I'm not feeling my best, and I have a lot to do today. We have to film 2 episodes. Clark is going to be on as well. Clark is another one of my guests, one of my bestest friends ever. And then we are going to
I don't know who that is. Sorry.
we're going to one of my other best
Bijan's.
friends, Bijan's, her baby's 2nd birthday party. Those are the type of things that we do now as adults with friends with kids.
Go to birthday parties.
We go to
for the
birthday
kids.
parties for the kids. And speaking of, Mother's Day is coming up, you guys.
Yes.
So shout out to all the mamas. Shout out to all the mamas who's doing it on their own without these broke, dusty ass. I'm just kidding.
And the mothers in relationships.
with families and relationships. Shout out to everybody out there, all the mamas.
The mamas, the baby mamas.
Cause y'all holding
the
it down.
mamas.
Shout out to our mamas, Melissa and Cynthia. We love y'all.
We love y'all mucho. Well, by the time you guys see this, Mother's Day will have already passed. So we hope that you guys have a great Mother's Day because we're filming this on Saturday.
Yes.
And tomorrow we leave to go to Florida, 8 a.m. And by the time you guys see this, I will have gotten surgery. I'll be 2 days post-op. Yay. Oh, also about the surgery, we are actually going to be vlogging it for the Patreon, not the actual like procedure, but
That's what I thought when she first. I was like, "Ew, are you sure?"
Yeah,
Because she's gonna be up, so it's like local anesthesia. So I'm like, "You want to film?" Like, I'm like, I don't think nobody wants to see. In my head, that's what I was thinking.
no, I just mean like a surgery vlog, like I did for my boobs, like I did for my BBL. So, that content is going to be available on the Patreon. You guys can come with me. We're here. Had an applesauce. What do I not like about my lip? Oh, okay. So, well, filler doesn't last on me. Like maybe it'll last like a month, and then I don't know if it's because of my lip shape. Like, yo, I'm back here. They just gave me 2 Valiums, 5 milligrams each. I'm really hoping that gets me high enough. Because they don't give you laughing gas because it's a lip surgery. These are the markings. I look ugly, bro. Like these lashes, my skin, because I got a facial. After you get a facial, oh my god. I'm sure they're in here like looking at me like, oh, is this ugly little rat? But I'm waiting for the Valium to kick in. I just took it like literally right now. I'm scared. One thing I will say, it feels a little rushed and a little like cold. Like I normally like to go into places where they're not mean or anything, but it's just a little bit like, okay, like they do this shit all day, so it's like whatever. But yeah, I'm really nervous. So, and apparently my nostrils are gonna look pulled down and bigger for like 5 days, so we shall see.
Baby girl's out of surgery.
probably going to show you guys me after surgery looking crazy. I don't think I'm going to say the doctor that I'm going to. I told the doctor that I was going to, they were like, oh, do you want to do like any promo for like a discount or whatever? And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'll vlog it and whatever. And when I see my results and everything, then, you know, I can put the vlog out. And then he was like, okay, well, like if you want to do that, then like, you know, we can give you some money back, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, I just want to make sure that I'm always giving people the most accurate information and not just doing stuff because people are paying me, because there's so many girls who go get like BBLs or their boobs done and they do promo and then they get messed up and it's like, oh, this is awkward.
You can't say anything after, like if you sign the promo, like it's like an NDA.
Well,
for promo, or you could, even if you get paid and do promo, you could still say
it
you don't like it or not?
I mean, it depends, because for my first doctor, I didn't get any money off, but I was very open about who I went to. And in order to get my money back, I had to sign an NDA. So I was never able to tell people who botched me as bad as they did. Yeah, so that was that. But
oh, you weren't? Oh, I'm getting the teeth confused.
Yeah. No, remember for my first BBL that I got in Beverly Hills, I was like botched like crazy.
And that's why we're going to Florida, because she doesn't like to do any surgeries in LA. So,
well, I was gonna go to a guy in LA, but then he was trying to charge me like $14,000 for a lip lift, and his work wasn't as good as the doctor that is in Florida. So I was like, but I mean, the doctor in Florida that I'm going to, I'm not gonna lie, is pretty expensive. But
how much?
$8,000.
Oh, that's half. So
yeah, but like really it's like a $3,000, $4,000 procedure, honestly.
Oh, really?
Like I could have gone to Vegas and got it for $3,000, but I didn't like the doctor's work.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
But anyways, yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on. And I have been like deep spring cleaning my freaking house because I want to come home to an immaculate home, and I just felt like my life was just getting too cluttered. Like Shy is the type of person that throws everything away all of the time. She's throwing shit away.
I literally have no clothes for that exact reason right now. I'm sitting here looking like Jack Harlow's fucking gay twin sister. And it's just, I'm like, I hate when I do that though, because.
But I tell you that every time.
But this time, I literally was going to spend money, like a lot of money, to buy new clothes, and then I got a repo the next day. Yeah. So I was like, I need to get my life together and focus on other things, and then maybe, you know, like frivolously spend on like clothes and things like that. But I'm like, I just don't feel comfortable like buying clothes right now. But now I'm in like a bind because I don't have nothing. I got some tank tops and some shorts.
Yeah, and it's 100 degrees outside right now.
100 degrees. I'm surprised you got that on.
Well, it's so thin.
Yeah.
It's like very, very thin material. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, so oh my God. Actually, I'm gonna post a before and after picture of my office because I need y'all to see this. This before and after picture of my office, it's not like dirty, it's just like cluttered, like hella clothes that I need to donate, my shoes all over the place, shoes I need to throw away so I can make space for the shoes on the floor, and like just all kinds of shit. Old packaging I need to throw away. I'm throwing away all that packaging. I'm like, I just don't need this shit. I need to quit holding. I'm the
hoarder?
type, yes, like I will hold on to some shit and be like, I will probably use this eventually.
And she wear the same 3 clothes. So, I mean, she got 3 closets 4 closets damn near me wearing the same shit. And I'm like, look.
I need to go through the closet.
Give it to the homeless. Yeah, you got, I was going to say, but I was like, I didn't want to rain on your parade because it did look good.
But I
wasn't going to be like, next you need to do your closet.
All those clothes on the floor that were in the closet, those are all clothes that I got rid of. Like those are all donating. And that's hella bags of clothes. And that should be new.
The homeless downtown where I be volunteering be fresh as they be having both me and winter clothes consistently, and we always be like, and you know what's crazy? I stopped accepting like stuff from my friends. You know how we'll just be like, here, you want this I never wore before? Because that ends up turning into the trash and shit that I don't want either.
Right.
But no, I'm sorry. We've all had those annoying moments trying to send and receive money, whether it's delays, random fees, or just straight up confusing.
Or you try to cash out and suddenly there's a processing hold. Like, where did my money go?
That's why we use Cash App now, y'all. It's fast, it's easy, it's secure, no waiting around for your own money.
Setup is super simple. Just use your phone or email. No bank account needed. And you're good to go.
And when you send money, it shows up right away. No more checking your account 5 times a day.
Plus, Cash App helps protect you. If you're about to send money to a suspicious account, they'll flag it with a scam warning. Love that.
Also, payments are customizable. You can add fun notes, emojis, and even backgrounds when you send money to friends. Make things like splitting Halloween brunch way more fun.
So let's settle a debate. Is saying just get me next time cool, or should people be cash apping immediately?
You already know we're not doing the IOU life when there's an app that makes it this easy.
If you haven't downloaded it yet, here's your sign.
New users can use exclusive code behind the likes when signing up. Send $5 to a friend within 14 days and you'll get $10 back. Simple as that.
That's money in your account just for signing up.
For a limited time only, new Cash App users can use our exclusive code to earn some additional cash. For real. There's no catch. Just download Cash App and sign up. Use our exclusive referral code behind the likes in your profile. Send $5 to a friend within 14 days and you'll get $10 dropped right into your account. Terms apply. That's money. That's Cash App. So you're going to go from there and there. Are you going to do Depop? Girl, I keep saying just do it.
Girl, I got the bag of stuff in my thing. I might go to Wasteland.
She's so lazy.
I know. I don't want to. I have a bunch of designer stuff that I know I could sell. Like I have like Rick Owens. I have some red bottoms in there. I have a Michael Kors watch, brand new
Michael
Uggs.
Kors?
Yeah, brand new. So it was like my
Remember
first
I told you
watch.
that story about that guy who was fingering me with a Michael Kors?
It was like my first little watch. It was like a Michael Kors watch. I was like 18.
No, my first watch was a Burberry watch. I love Burberry though.
It actually really is a cute watch, but it's like Michael Kors, so I'm like, and it's too
No,
small
shout out to
now.
Michael Kors.
You know, I'm a little bit bigger than I was back then,
thicker.
right? So I can't fit that anymore. But it's like hellish. I got Yeezys in there and like all kinds Prada sneakers.
Girl, you gonna bring them Yeezys to Wasteland? They're gonna be like $8.
I know. I'm like, should I not?
I'm
do
thinking
that?
about take my Yeezys and my Balenciagas that I want to go to bring to Wasteland and see how much they'll give.
If you make a Depop, I'll give you.
I'm not making a Depop.
20%.
You got what?
Now we're trying to bust a deal because I don't want to
Exactly.
post on Depop. I don't want to post the damn pictures on Depop.
No, yeah, that is a lot to do.
I mean, I could just post it on my
It's a
Instagram
lot.
story.
Okay, and somebody gonna be like, bag of clothes,
Cash ready.
cash ready on hand.
Right. But yeah, what about you? What you been doing for the last few days?
I've been sick.
Oh yeah, she
I literally have been sick. Clark just texts, how's the parking? Girl, look,
Girl,
she
forget
might-
that. We're having a guest after this, so yeah.
But no, I really have been sick like the whole time, like, and I just been trying to like, and I feel like every time, you know how when you feel it in the beginning, I went to urgent care the same day, like the day that I woke up and I had that, I was like, I'm gonna nip it right in the bud, I'm gonna be better the next day. Every single day, I'm like, bro, I'm taking the juices, I'm doing the clean, I'm
getting
taking the medicines. I'm like, I woke up today like I can't breathe,
Right.
my body aching. I was
So
like,
you're
"Ugh."
still not feeling better at all?
No, at all. I'm like every day it's a new little symptom, but it's like one thing, my throat feels better.
And are you sure you did the COVID test?
I did all 3 tests.
Okay.
So yeah, I did.
No,
No, I'm just kidding. I did all 3 of the tests. I don't know. It was after I smoked that hookah with Sasha. It's damn near her fault.
Girl, one of them said they was it. Wait, did Taylor hit it? No, she didn't because she was.
One of them
getting
said
sick.
they was getting sick.
I think so. It could have been Jada. I don't know.
And you
it could
know
have been
what?
Sasha. You know, Sasha always sneezy and coffee.
But Sasha, I didn't.
She got
I thought it
allergies,
was
though.
okay because Sasha really has allergies.
Yeah, she
You
really
know
has
what I'm saying?
allergies for real. For
God damn. So that's why I'm giving up hookah and vape.
See,
Honestly,
I'm
mark
happy I
my
hit
words.
the
I'm
hookah.
serious.
I'm happy I hit the hookah after y'all little grubby smoking on my damn house.
She was so mad about it, but
No, that was annoying. You have to, bro. The way that Sasha smokes hookah, bro,
she smokes like a fucking train.
like a chimney. Like I'm, like back to back. She doesn't even give it like a couple seconds. She'll hit it.
Nah, but
I'm like, bro,
I like when people
down.
smoke hookah at my house. I like for it to feel like a party.
I don't smoke that shit. I mean, I let them, but I was back there like this.
She was legitimately like letting the negative energy. Oh.
And then Sasha was like, shut up.
She was like, you're annoying.
Like, girl, this is my house. And you know, you're smoking it the hell up. Like, this is not your hookah spot. The hell?
No, look, remember when I had the Thanksgiving and my little dining room area was the hookah lounge?
Yes. Bro, I mean, I don't have a hookah for the people at my house. Sorry, y'all not smoking out. Y'all, I'd rather people smoke weed in my house than hookah, honestly.
Really?
Yes.
No, go outside for the weed. Hookah,
Oh,
you can
yeah.
smoke it,
No, people
yeah.
always are like, can I smoke weed in
Gotta
here? I'm
be a
like,
vacuum.
yeah, you can smoke weed.
But watch the red. Did you watch or read anything?
Oh, I have watched the 4 seasons on Netflix.
Oh, me too.
Really?
Yeah.
It was okay.
It was for.
I'm not
it was
fully
for middle,
finished.
It was for middle aged.
Yes.
middle-aged show.
Yeah, it definitely was. It kind of made me a little bit scared for the future. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe a little bit
Unless
scared
you're
for
gay,
the
that
future.
relationship was nice.
They even had their problems.
Yeah.
But no, it was making me like, ooh, like this is a show that's really making marriage seem like a fucking drag. And I'm like, you know, I'm in my 30s and the show is based around people who are like, what, in their 50s?
yeah, early
And
50s.
they're all like, I hate being married. And I'm just like, oh, this is not a good show for me
I
to
think
be
it
watching.
shows. I think it shows. I get what you're saying too, because I was like, it does seem like that, but I think it does show good pros and cons of like marriage, and it's just like you
Yeah.
know, like how they tackle those things.
Yeah.
But it is the reality of like divorce and death.
And working on things.
You didn't finish it.
No, I watched that part.
Oh, okay.
I got all the way up until like after the funeral, and then I'm like almost done with the last part.
Yeah.
But I was like, damn, he had to die, bro. Like I thought he was just gonna be okay, and then him and Ann was gonna get back together.
Do you have a hear me out?
You talking about him?
My hear me out is Steve Carell.
Yeah, no, he is fine. Did you see his body when he was like at the beach?
I was like,
I was like, abs. He definitely be working out. Yeah, he looked good.
Who's yours?
A hear me out.
And Billy Bob Thornton.
My old hear me out was Shannon Sharp, but that's not my hear me out no more. Oh, my hear me out is fucking wait, what's his name? Who was the boy? Who was the brothers? Sanders, Deion Sanders.
They're not no. Hear me
Their
out.
dad.
Oh, their dad.
Yes.
Hear me out is someone that's not conventionally attractive. He's still attractive.
Oh,
Well, yeah, he's an old man, but
he's older.
He's older, but yeah.
whoo, maybe back in the day, I would have gave. I'm not gonna lie, I would have gave that man hell back in the day. But you know, it's whatever.
What so I watched the 4 seasons too actually, but I actually just finished reading this book. It's called The Arrangement by Kirsten Modlin. And it was a quick read. I read it in a night. Somebody asked me, was like, how do you get the time to read all these books? I literally will stay up all night. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, she does stay up all night.
Yeah, I'll stay up all night and like read a book. If it's good, I won't be able to go to sleep because I need to finish it. So it was really a page turner, and it really was like my mouth dropped at the end. It was like one thing after another. It was just like, at first I was like, okay, they both psychos, the husband and the wife. And then I was like, okay, he crazy. And then it was just a wild page turner, and it's quick. So if you wanted to read something like that, that's a good book to read.
Yeah. Social media question of the week. What?
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about that. But social media question of the week. What is something you find attractive that isn't physical?
I wrote down a few.
Can I do mine?
Yeah, of course.
Off the top of my dome. I don't have to write any down. No, I'm just kidding. But are my feet dirty? Okay. I would say I like when guys are like masculine in sense of just like handling shit. Like I love a handling shit. Like I love when I'm like, oh, I gotta go get my brakes changed. Okay, how much is it?
Attractive.
Or like if I'm like, oh, I don't know where to go to find this tire, and he's like, oh, I got somewhere you could go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit up my people.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, just like that like level of like mature masculinity where he's like he's just getting shit done. Like, you know, don't have to worry about shit, don't have to think about shit.
I completely agree.
You know, like that's why I love that.
That's extremely attractive. I love that. Just Mr. Get It Done.
Mr. Get It Done.
Mr. Google. Mr. Get It Done.
Don't have to ask. I don't have to ask.
Or just be like, yeah, that's crazy.
Right.
Bitch, you know my car got repoed. Like,
right. Like,
No,
what
I'm
the
just kidding.
hell?
Mine was a man that cleans up behind himself.
Oh, okay. Yep. Mm-hmm.
A man.
Yep.
Like, honestly, I don't know what it is, but like, you know, I don't even like those content making ass men.
Yeah.
But that has been my porn lately.
Yeah.
Like seeing the men that just be cleaning up, doing shit, like just cleaning up behind yourself. Reset Sunday.
Right.
Mopping, wiping shit down. I don't know what but like that shit is attractive to me. When you can literally just clean up behind yourself.
Yeah.
When you just not trifling. When it's just not trifling.
Yeah, that would annoy me. I mean, with my ex, he's not like nasty dirty, I guess, but like he would just have hella freaking water bottles by the damn bed and shit, and I just that would irritate me because I'm like, bro, like I would pick it up after him, and I'm like, I guess that's supposed to be like my job since like you're my man. You pay all the bills, like
yeah, but as like a grown ass man, you could put things. My thing that will bother me in my relationship. Put things back where they belong.
Right.
That's what, like, if the lotion's in the bathroom and it has a designated area in the bathroom, put it in the bathroom. Put it back in there. Why is it in the living room on the coffee table?
Right.
Those type of things will bother the hell out of me.
I can't do nasty dirty though. Like
nasty dirty is
spit
different.
in the stink and shit stains in the
hair
toilet.
Around the and you know when it's a difference between beard hair and pubic hair.
Yeah, that type of shit I never had to deal with. But I would just say like regular boy stuff, like bottles of water by the bed.
That's kind of normal. I don't mind cleaning those type of things up. But when it'd be like because you know my house looks like a what's it called? Like a little
shithole? No, I'm just kidding. I love your house. I'm just joking.
A demo. My apartment looks like a demo room. So like everything.
What's that mean?
Like a demo apartment. Like everything has a place.
Yeah,
it really does. Like
it's very organized.
It's very organized. So it's just like, don't come over here deorganized.
Like touching and moving shit.
Moving shit. Having man mess over there. Like no, keep your shit together.
Yeah.
And another one for me is like manners and kindness.
Oh yes, that's a huge one. I hate a rude ass bro.
One thing that I did notice in the beginning of my relationship, like how he's nice to service workers and people, and how he tips really well. I pay attention to stuff like that consistently. He tips really well.
A guy who doesn't tip is embarrassing. I told you about that story when that boy took me on that date and he didn't tip the damn waitress, and then I almost had to beat her damn ass because she had an attitude with me and didn't want to bring me a drink. I said, girl, I'll give you a tip. I ain't never been cheap. I don't know what that man got going on. This is our first date.
I ain't never been that.
Right. And then she really had an attitude with me and tried to get me kicked out and tried to lie and say that I was overly drunk. I said, girl, I haven't even drank yet. You didn't even bring me you're not bringing me no fucking drinks. Like, what are you talking about? Like, why are you lying on me?
Just mad.
Right. But so there was something that I had talked about on TikTok last night, but I'm shadow banned on there, so I ended up deleting it. But so basically there's this disabled couple who's in wheelchairs, and they are kind of like severely disabled. They have some type of condition. I don't know.
Like paraplegic?
No, paraplegic is, I think that's not like a born with disability. They have like a born with disability. But they're like a couple, blah, blah, blah. And the girl ended up having a baby. Like, she ended up getting pregnant and having a child. And the internet is like literally bullying this disabled couple because the baby also came out disabled with the same condition. And they're basically like bullying the parents, like, oh, y'all are dead ass wrong for that, for bringing a child into this world who's also disabled and blah, blah, blah. And
they know how to deal with it. They've been dealing with it all their life.
Right. But that's my thing. I was like, oh, and that's not even the only thing. I'm going to get into that. But there's also this white girl who's disabled that's not the same condition as them, but like something similar, like was like born with it and is in a wheelchair. And she had a baby with like an able-bodied man and was like in a relationship with this man, like on TikTok, whatever the case, ended up getting pregnant, ended up having her daughter. And people literally bully her for having this daughter because she's in a wheelchair. She's like, you're selfish. Like, you are not going to be able to take care and care for your daughter how you're supposed to.
Oh, that's so mean.
They say this on her pictures. They literally bully her. And I'm just like, bro, what is wrong with people? Like, when did it become okay and cool to like bully disabled people? What y'all seem to forget is at the end of the day, even if somebody's in a wheelchair, y'all like to put these people in the category of like a child because you feel like they can't do everything that an able-bodied person can do. But at the end of the day, these are grown-ass people fucking. Like, you get what I mean? Like, yes, they're in a wheelchair. Yes, their fucking might look different than ours. But at the end of the day, they doing it. Like, you get what I mean? Like, and they're making grown-ass decisions. That's their decision. If they want to bring a child into the world, they know the risks of if they're going to have a child with their disability and whatever. That's their damn business, not yours. So I was like talking about that last night, and I was like, it's also hella hypocritical because the same way that y'all bash, disabled people for bringing children into the world and judging them, y'all won't judge your homegirl for being a deadbeat. Y'all won't judge your homeboy for being a deadbeat. And y'all will sit there on the internet. Y'all watched, Y'all watched Krishan smoke and drink during her pregnancy, and I seen a million excuses for that.
Yeah.
Everybody's making up excuses for that.
I just recently seen Krishan say that her baby's completely fine, but still not able to like walk and stuff at 20 weeks. At 20 months. Allegedly, I don't know. I'm just like...
No, she said like she can hold his head up or something.
Oh, he can hold his head up?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even want to get into that and speak on nobody's kid. If that's what she wants to say, that's what she wants to say. But we all seen everything. So, I mean, come on now. I even knew a girl who was like smoking and drinking during her pregnancy.
Okay.
What?
You can't say that again.
Why? I did.
My favorite reel.
Oh. No, but for real, I'm telling the truth. And I was like, what the hell are you doing? Like,
yeah, no, but you know why people don't talk to the ones closest around them is because they get that bold courage over the internet.
I'm telling you.
You don't know these people, so you able to be like, all right, well.
But would you go up to somebody like that in person?
Absolutely not.
Right.
They wouldn't. Absolutely not.
If y'all seen two disabled people who are a couple with their disabled child, are you going to go up to them at their table? You're dead ass wrong for having that child. No, you're not. Y'all not like that.
It kind of is a reflection of like the people that are saying that too, because the first thing I would think is, damn, that's cool. That's amazing that they're able to still do that and live life accordingly the way that they want to by their means, because people do put a restriction on capable people. And like let them live the way that they want to live in this lifestyle. But I also, in the same sense, can understand too. But I'm not the same one about to be going on there going on anybody's platform like, why the hell are you doing this, be damned, this and that. No, I'm not doing that, but I can get somebody wanting to have the best life for a child. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, but like, I don't know, I just don't like that. I think that there's a like disabled people have gone through hella stuff in their lives on their own, and they don't need to come on the internet to a bunch of like slow ass incompetent degenerates giving think pieces about their damn life. Like, worry about your own shit. Worry about your mama smoked crack when she was pregnant with you. Worry about why you walk a little funny because your mom was throwing herself down the stairs trying to give herself an abortion.
Okay.
Like, I'm just kidding. Like, worry about your own shit.
You
like,
know what's
damn.
crazy? I've been obsessed with lately, like the little micro influencers, the ones with like 1,000 followers who be posting their whole life every single day. I be like going down their
What do they be
like,
saying?
They just be posting their life, and I'm like so entertained by it. And you know, I don't like those like family, like I said, I
Channels.
don't like the family channels. I like them channels with 1,000 followers, 12 kids.
When they still
and
scream at the kids on
when they
camera.
still-
Get the fuck
and it's authentic. I'm like, yeah, I know all the tea from Minnesota from this lady. I'm like, I don't know how, but I love it.
I'm crying.
But yeah, it is that. People need to be nicer on the internet. And we always say that. You know, we talk a lot of shit sometimes, but like honestly, love knows no
Conquers
barriers.
all.
And knows no barriers.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, whichever. Love does do a lot of things. So.
But in other news, for some hot topics, hot tea. Talking about deadbeat baby daddies and deadbeat friends. In the news lately, there have been a lot of
Baby
daddy drama. One of them being Anthony Edwards accuses baby mama Aisha Howard of devising calculated plan to conceive child, submitting ovulation tracker as evidence because ruling was set that child support would not be set in California. And we've talked about this plenty of times before. Oh, actually, I think we only talked about this on the live, but we've talked about California child support.
Yes.
And how like California has a different regulated rule than every other state.
There's no cap
in America.
Yeah.
So I guess they had ruled that that the baby wasn't conceived in California, or she has no proof of being in California.
I'm sorry, no shade to her, but girl, you do not live in California. You do not live in California. Bro, we ain't never seen that girl in no California. We ain't never seen her in no LA.
I don't be paying attention.
I'm pretty sure she lives in Atlanta. But
she
no
lives
shade though. But like, girl, come on. But I mean, that's. I mean, I'm not team him. You know, I've never been team a deadbeat. But I'm just like, it's just a bunch of tomfoolery going on. Like, girl, what? And boy, please, like, it's ghetto. It's ghetto.
And you know what's crazy? They were like, I seen this one comment where it was just like, y'all saying she the problem, but that's his 4th baby in 1 year.
She's not the problem. He's the problem.
He's the problem.
He's
Wrap
the
it up.
problem.
Wrap it
if
up.
you stick your wiener in anybody unprotected, it is not her problem
Exactly.
if she gets pregnant. That is on the sperm
tango.
that lives in your balls.
Yeah.
The sperm that lives in your balls did the crime. So
Yeah.
you must pay the time. Like, whatever. Did the crime, do the time. Like, I don't know. But if you got 4 baby mamas and you're like, what is he, 12 years old?
Yeah, he's literally 12.
Yeah, no, please.
So you got 4 baby mamas, but he didn't realize that California cap.
And I know of other.
another
I
one.
know of other people. Allegedly, I know of other people he has slept with, and he ain't putting no condom on his wiener. He's not.
That's
He's
crazy,
not.
and he's so young. And you know,
He's so cute too. It's sad. It's sad because he's really
so
cute.
young. He probably didn't know. He didn't realize what was happening. And he liked them old ladies.
I mean, after the first
Older
one,
ladies.
the second one, and the third one, you don't know how babies are made?
No, but he said, I'm talking about, he didn't know, he probably didn't know about what happened in California.
Oh, I mean, I don't know, but like, regardless of the fact, like, I don't know. I think it's ridiculous. Honestly, the whole trapping of the men and the whole, all that is just too much. I would never want to deal with that. I really don't care how rich you are. Cause baby, trust me, like, it will be men that, I mean, I'm not sure to say like that.
They're not the father, they're not the stepfather, they're the father that stepped up.
I don't know, but I have dealt with men who have even wanted to impregnate me, but I know that they would leave me a baby mama. And I'm like, no, like, absolutely not. Like, you get what I mean?
My thing is, I've waited this long, and I think she's the same age as us, right? So she's in her 30s.
She's way older than
Oh, she's older than us?
She's like 37. Hold on, I gotta Google this.
So but I feel like I've waited this long. I want the man of my child, the father of my child, to be a good father, not just a bank
She's
account.
38.
She's 38?
Yes, she's 38.
Oh, she for sure was.
But why? No, I don't want to talk shit because I don't have no problem with her like at all. Like it's no smoke, girlfriend. We just got to talk about the topics. But like, I understand wanting to screw on younger guys because they're fine, they're hot, they're sexy, big muscles. Yeah. Like I get it because like trust me, like you know I have had my fair share of fun with like younger guys. I'm not gonna say my fair share, like I just be out there like that, but I have slept with 1 or 2 very sexy. Sweet Saka. 20, 21.
Just being calm in the corner.
No, I swear. I swear it's not that many, but like, you know, I get it. Like, they be fine. But
And I heard
to get pregnant, bruh, putting you through the mattress, baby. I'm talking like,
I don't know. I just have never been attracted to like men younger than me. But you think to get pregnant is worse? You ain't had nothing to say when Drea got pregnant, but now with this,
I don't care that she got pregnant. I guess I don't care that she got pregnant, but I'm just like, I mean, shit, you never know. Anybody can get pregnant by anybody, but if I get pregnant by a guy that young, I'm gonna be like, fuck.
If I get pregnant by a guy that young and the way
I'm gonna
he
keep it a
reacted
secret.
to
I ain't telling nobody who my baby
the way
daddy
that
is.
he reacted to it was different. The way he was like, she said, "Do you hate me?"
I know. That was crazy. I would never talk. I think I would just never talk to the guy again.
Yeah.
And I would never tell anybody who my baby daddy is. And I probably would just act like I went to a sperm bank.
But oh, really?
I would be too embarrassed.
Who's low key doing that right now?
Who? Going
That
to a
just had a
sperm bank?
baby.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Not saying that they went to a sperm bank though.
They're not saying they went to the sperm bank, but they just like not putting the baby daddy out there. But then,
well, I know of a couple people doing that.
But not saying anything brings so much speculation too. Like an idle mind leaves.
Well, the
room
girl that
for
I'm talking
rumors.
about, I don't think she's saying anything because I think she was
Dealing with a
potentially
married man?
No, she was pregnant by him or his brother. So I think that
Or
was
his like real life brother.
yeah. So I
You're
think that was
lying.
No,
I did not know that.
So
tea.
I think that, you know, I obviously wouldn't really talk about the baby daddy thing either then. But,
Oh, that's insane.
Yeah, but I would just have to keep it a secret. I would just have to act like I just, you know, went and got the sperm from the bank.
You know what's funny? I just found out somebody else is pregnant today.
Who?
This girl, we messy as hell, y'all.
Just to listen. Oh.
Remember?
Yeah.
So I was just like, I was like, when are you gonna post on Instagram? When are you gonna do all
Yeah.
of these things? She was like, girl, I probably ain't gonna post till after I had a baby.
Really?
And I was like, honestly,
Who's her
don't-
baby daddy?
Look, I was just about to say,
Right.
people don't care about nothing else. They don't care about the pregnancy. All they care about is when you having a baby and who the baby daddy is.
No, they don't even care about the when you having the baby. All they care about is who the baby daddy and how the baby daddy and how the baby look. That's all they
exactly.
care about.
They can't. That's why people be hiding the pictures of their baby's
Yeah.
face for in the beginning. I see that everybody,
Yeah.
every little baby
But
looks like a
babies
sack of
do,
potatoes in the
yeah,
beginning.
they don't look that cute for like what?
But
3
I asked who the baby daddy was, and she busted out laughing. I was just like,
But for real.
but for real?
Mike on you?
Look,
Yeah, no,
but
but
yeah, I don't want to even go through that. I don't want to be hiding my man's face. I don't want
Yeah.
a man to bring me public shame just in general.
I
don't
know,
want that.
but even I don't know. I've been thinking about it like, okay, when I get pregnant, like, am I gonna post the baby daddy like hand on the stomach? Am I gonna say who the baby daddy is? Am I gonna say what my baby's last name is? Or am I gonna keep my baby daddy a secret? Because I just feel like once people know who your baby daddy is, now you're tied to him for literal ever on social
Even regardless
media.
if they know they're gonna, once you have a child, you tied to him forever.
I know I'm okay with being tied to him, but I'm like, do I need everybody knowing who my baby daddy is? Now they gonna try to fuck him. For real. Like, you know, that's what they do. So
Yeah, I don't know. That's a sad thing that's going on. And I mean, when you are in a public light and you have to deal with that type of public scrutiny, I could understand why wanting to keep that reserved and for yourself.
yeah, for sure. I don't know. I think about it often. Am I gonna announce the baby's last name? That's how a lot of girls do announce the baby daddy. They be like, so-and-so last name.
Oh yeah.
And then it's like, okay, that's who the baby daddy is.
that's who the baby daddy is.
But that's not even the only thing that's been going on with the baby daddy drama. That's one thing. As we all know, the Anthony Edwards thing has been going on for hella long,
It has. And
allegedly.
wait, hold on. Before that, didn't he give her a whole child support in a?
I
for the
think that they
18
had
years?
agreed that she was gonna get like $1 million something for 18 years. But honestly, hold on, let's do the math real quick. For how much? Okay, wait, 12 times 18 equals 216. That's 216 months. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Divided by what was it? 163? What'd I say? 216? That was 216? Wait, what? Okay. Oh, that was $100 million. Hold on. 12.
I'm no
12
help. I can't
times
even help.
18
Oh, wait,
is
ask Theory.
216. Hold on, 216. No, I got this. So 216. 1. Okay. Divided by 216 equals. That's $4,600 a month.
Really?
Yes, I did the math.
Oh yeah, that's why she's trying to be like, I'm in LA.
Right. Yeah.
I'm in LA.
For sure. But I mean, damn, like, oh my gosh. I don't know. It's just ghetto. It's just fucking ghetto.
Stop opening y'all legs to young men.
I don't know about that. But I mean, I don't plan on popping any babies out with no young man. But yeah. But what was I finna just say? Oh yeah, the next little tea drama. Oh wait, no, I saw something funny about the Met Gala, which is just a quick little thing, but it was a picture of Sierra and Russell Wilson, and then it was like when you at the Met Gala and your baby daddy shows up, and it was just Future right there, and I was like, I be forgetting that Future is Sierra's baby daddy.
Future looked a mess. That wasn't nothing to applaud.
That is so funny and so crazy. Oh, speaking of the Met Gala though, Kanye sends Kim a cease and desist letter for bringing North to the Met Gala and getting media attention, and allegedly leaving her in the car, not with her, but definitely not alone. What'd you see that at?
You know, on the way here, I just seen that was wrong.
So that was a lie.
There is Kanye's rep said that wasn't the case, but Kanye has been doing a lot of wild shit. I don't even know why Kanye's on there at all in general. I don't think I even put that. Who put that? Yeah, Sabrina did. And I seen that was a fault.
Okay, so that was false. So please forgive us, Kanye. Please don't go on a Twitter rant because we know that y'all watch.
We know you be watching.
We know
Kanye.
you watch the pod. Amon Shumpert wants Tiana Taylor to face jail time for violating divorce terms and not allowing him to see child. Isn't that
crazy?
Fake?
Yeah, I seen
real?
that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Jail time?
Jail time. 20 days in jail.
20 days?
That's crazy.
But wait, why? What did she violate?
Him like the rights to see their kids.
Oh wow, dang!
Yeah.
Why they beefed out like that?
Beefed out, isn't
Bro,
that crazy?
That's scary. Like I'm just scared.
And right before Mother's Day is insane.
Right, damn, you gonna send me to jail for Mother's Day? Like what the?
But that's how you know when women are getting their grace and getting their flowers. And because I feel like she's been in the media a lot lately, and she's doing her own thing. She's really successful. She's always been successful, but like you know how men sometimes want you to just fail after them. They feel like you're the best thing that they ever had.
Yeah.
So now that she's up there and she's doing what she has to do as a woman and as a mother. And as a
she probably mad because she over there getting her back blown out.
Getting her back blown out, but I think she low-key be a little gay too.
I don't think she'd be gay, but
you don't think she's gay?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
She has that androgynous look.
Okay.
Advice. Oh, before we get into the advice, you guys, please be sure. Remember, we have Virginia Beach live show. June 19th, 2025. You guys, are you excited? Are you ready? Are you fucking thrilled and pumped? Like, it's going to be a show like no other. It's going to be in an intimate setting. People have been asking us about the tiers. We are doing one straight show. We're doing one show, no tiers. This is the only show that is going to be like that. But it is also a show that is very intimate. It is going to be in this setting. Y'all are going to be closer to us. It's not going to be far away from the stage. It is going to be a vibe. It is going to be intimate. It is going to be a good time. So if you are in Virginia Beach, if you know somebody in Virginia Beach, if you close to Virginia Beach and you need to take that flight, come on over, you guys, because we are ready to give you a show of your motherfucking life.
Yeah. Advice. Urgent. Shy, please use this for the question segment on the pod. I've been friends with this girl for almost 9 years. At first, she helped pull me out of a dark time just by getting me outside, and I saw her as someone who saved me. But now I feel like I've been ignoring red flags for years. She lies about what she's doing, says she barely works out, but the trainer at our gym says she lifts heavy and pays for private sessions. Same thing with school. Says she's struggling but ends up with straight A's. When I try to talk about growth or goals, she goes silent. It's always about boys, partying, or drama. Even with clothes, she throws subs about people copying her, but copies everything trending and a lot of what I do. I've tried so hard to keep the friendship because of the history in our group, but now it feels dark. Like she doesn't want me to grow. I always knew she needed to be the center of attention, but now you're lying to my face. Am I weak for not cutting her off? Would you walk away?
First of all, I don't think you weak at all for not cutting someone off yet. Like, you're still figuring it out. Like, that's a 9-year friendship. You have a right to feel emotions and feel like you want this friendship to last and grow together with that person. So no, I don't think you're weak. I think you just, people do grow apart, and those are shady things that she's doing.
You think that's super shady? That she's saying she doesn't work out, but the trainer says that she's in there lifting like the Hulk?
Yeah.
That's so random. I'm like, what?
But why are you trying to clock me for working out, though? I ain't gonna lie.
Right, like what?
But if you feel like that's shady on you,
She's like, she says she barely works out, but the trainer says she be in here like the fucking Hulk. She's training for the Olympics right now.
When I read this, I was like, I wonder if they're in high school.
Right. It sounds very like high schoolish kind of.
But also, how many people have the same friendship? Okay, I'm not going to dismantle friendships from high school, but I'm saying a lot of people grow apart from high school. They have high school friends, college friends, they're your adult friends. Like, I feel like the best friendships sometimes are the ones that you find, like, through your growing phases. And, you know, if you can work through this, I don't feel like she's, like, backdooring you and, like, doing things that are shady. So I don't know. I feel like this is something you could work through.
Definitely something you can work through. I don't think that these things are worth throwing away a 9-year friendship. It's definitely worth a conversation, but I think that, you know, treat your friendships like you would any relationship with anybody. Like, you got to put time into it and work into it. And you're not going to meet anybody in the whole entire world that's not going to do things that don't bother you. And she might not even know what she's doing.
You think this bitch don't get on my nerves?
And she definitely gets on mine. So you just got to work on things and like talk it through. Cause like if you tell her like, I feel like we're not talking about other things, or I feel like, you know, I want to talk about more positive things with you, or I want you to check in on me more or whatever. Like you can say those things, and your friend, if they love and care about you, they're going to be receptive to it.
Exactly. And they're going to acknowledge it and try to do better.
Yeah.
But it's a team effort. It's a team effort, and it's okay sometimes if you grow apart from people. I've always been the type to be like, please, by all means, if I ain't where you want me to be, see ya.
Right. No, definitely. I mean, I've had to definitely like, you know, separate myself from friends that, you know, I thought I would be friends with forever, but it was because I just felt like it was a lot of like backdoor, like shit talking type of thing.
Yeah, like shady things.
Right. And it's like, could have been a conversation, but you decided to go run your mouth instead. And it's just like, okay, I mean, that's not how I really would have handled it, but whatever. That's pretty much it, y'all.
We love you. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Bye.
Be on the lookout for our later episodes with Lala and Clark Lauren.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.